used to really focus our efforts on the gray infrastructure, the pipes and drains and vaults that were involved in stormwater treatment.
We took the stormwater and the rainwater and tried to get it away from the cities and away from the people as fast as we could, which is detrimental to the salmon and the shellfish and the organisms living in Puget Sound.
Catch basins and pipe was all you saw probably until, like, I don't know, 70s or 80s. That's almost 100 years of developed city streets with not much of a nod towards stormwater. And so there's a need.
It became clear what a huge problem it is. Well, what we found about stormwater is that almost all of the toxins that we're having trouble with in Puget Sound are contained in the runoff.
We've realized the harm we're doing to our salmon populations, our swimming holes, even our drinking water. We can fix this. We've found solutions, but because we've already built out our cities and our towns, we need solutions that can retrofit that urban landscape. And green retrofits is the best option.
Using natural processes to clean up stormwater makes all the sense in the world. It made a lot of sense to just get it back in the ground. The ground knows what to do.
By taking this approach, it could change the way that we do business in stormwater.
Having people who are interested, creative, innovative, willing to try larger and larger projects like we have at Point Defiance, that's what makes us positioned to be a leader.
The stormwater funding, the grant funding that we've received has been instrumental in getting green infrastructure off the ground in Tacoma.
The local governments, the state, environmental organizations came together and developed a financial assistance program because we knew that local government alone wouldn't be able to fund the changes. And really the changes that are going to occur are going to benefit all the citizens of the state.
At Washington Environmental Council, we work with local cities and counties to make sure they're getting the funding they need to tackle these big retrofit projects.
This project at Point Defiance is a regional stormwater treatment facility. It treats 756 acres from a residential neighborhood. It's one of the first of its kind to treat something on that large of a scale. The dirty stormwater comes into these large pools that then overflow into the treatment cells down the channel and through the engineered awesomeness of the pools. And then it filters through that media, which is dirt and soil and plants and mulch, and then it comes out through this swale to go to Puget Sound. So if we can mimic those natural processes, using the plants to the best of their abilities and removing the stormwater, it's going to be a much more sustainable approach.
We as a city, we installed our first rain garden in like 2001. We went ahead and said, well, why don't we try to assign people these rain gardens, to adopt them, and we called them stewards. The missus is going to come down tonight with our daughter, and we're going to go for a walk and have a beer at a brewery, and it might be a brewery that's right in front of one of our projects.
All the water running down the road from Magnolia will collect into this little runoff spot here, and then it'll run into the plants, it'll feed the plants, and the greenery kind of creates like a natural filter for water.
Everyone loves our rain gardens. It makes the streets a little more green. Not a concrete jungle, adds a little more softness and walkability to the area.
You'd be surprised what a little bit of greenery and a little bit of community involvement, be surprised what that can do as far as brightening up your downtown areas.
It's been shown that people who have trees outside hospital windows heal faster. It's been shown that children are more creative when they're in green, natural environments. It's been shown that people want to live in those cities, and so you have an economic development benefit of drawing people who want to live in the place that you have invested to keep beautiful.
This really is a smarter, more sustainable approach to stormwater infrastructure in an urban area. It's much simpler to manage and maintain.
Green infrastructure, it supports the triple bottom line. It's cost effective, it's better for the environment, makes it more walkable for people in the community that's around it, and it treats stormwater.
We have a huge number of people expected to be joining us in this region. And I think it's important for us all to be thinking, what do we want that future to look like with all of those people?
Cities and counties can't do this work on their own. They need our support and bigger funding matches to scale up the solutions to adequately solve these big problems. Funding that allows them to truly tackle this work. This work that restores our Puget Sound and provides healthy habitat, healthy communities for all of us.
And it's hard to say, what is it that makes you fall in love? There's something about the landscape, there's something about the water and the mountain and just the feel and soul and spirit of this place. And I've heard that from so many people. It's not an uncommon thing to have people come here because they come and they love it. So let's not lose that.